And there we go. Half a mackerel, 8-ounce lead. Let's get it out there, hopefully for a halibut. Let's try and get a bit of power and compression in the rod. It's quite a big bait, so I'll try my best. There you go. It's a big fish. Well, I'm not sure yet. It's a big fish, I can't really do much with it. Whoa. It's taking line. It's a big fish. How you doing, everyone? Welcome back. Welcome back to Norway. Surprise! How you doing? Obviously I'm here in Norway. For one, because I'm in Norway, and for two, I've just told you, welcome back to the most beautiful country in the whole wide world. Welcome back, everyone. Here you go. If you watched my Norway videos before, you will see this, or seen this location. It's our first day. I say I'm out here fishing on my own, but I have my 16-year-old. Finley has just passed his exams, so I thought I'd treat him to a week in Norway with me. It's a little bit different. Normally, I'm out here with 3 or 4 people, but today I am out fishing on my own. Finley is 16, to be honest. We travelled yesterday and I drove him here. He slept the whole time. So if you know what it's like to live with a 16-year-old, it's pretty much like carrying a dead body around. They smell, they make noises, and they sleep a lot. Oh yeah, and he eats a lot. It's cost me about £1 million already. What I want to do is show off my brand new merch. As you know, at Christmas, I released a Shore Hunter hoodie and I sold 120. So thank you very much for that. All the money raised goes back into fishing to help me get out, hopefully, making, if that's possible, some better content for you. Morning, welcome back to Norway. What I'm going to attempt to do now is show you how easy it is to catch some fresh bait here in Norway. I've got a normal rod, 80 gram, a 1000 reel, set of sabikis, and a shore jig. Let's go. Drop it down to the bottom. Hopefully I can get us into some cold fish. Let it hit the bottom, jig it up. Oh yes, just had a hit then. Whew. There's fish down there. Yeah, boy. Oh yeah. We're in. I'm not sure what I'm into, but it's going like stink. It's my first drop here in Norway. That worked. Oh yeah. Let's go, ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo-hoo-hoo. Full string of cold fish. That worked, everyone. That is how you catch fresh bait here in Norway. Lovely. So what I'm going to do while I'm waiting for the big baits to rip off, I'm going to do some lure fishing. This time of year, you can probably get more sport on lures than what you can on bait fish. In the winter, the herring come in, along with the cod, the cold fish. In the summer, it can be, you know, hit and miss, but you can always have some great fun on the lures. So here you go, I've got a full set of Cedra jigs, all different ones. Look at them, they're absolutely stunning. Sometimes I feel like just putting them on my wall or carrying them around because they're lovely. This time of year you can get some mackerel, so what I'm going to go with is a mackerel pattern. I'm not sure if you can see that because of the light. It is summer, but it's the last week in August, so hopefully a few bait fish are turned up. What I'm going to do now, this one is 30 gram. Just going to jig it along the bottom, maybe for a mackerel up in the water. But I've had codlin, cold fish. We've even hooked halibut fishing this way. It keeps me warm. As you can see, I've got my coat on. It's not freezing. I've not got my bottoms. I don't need them yet, but it's pretty cold in that wind. Let's do some fishing. Let's warm up and let's get us into a few species on this trip. It's a little bit different. It's not out and out fishing like the last time. It's more of a holiday, but as you know, when I can, I like to get the camera out. Let's do some fishing, everyone. Wish me luck. We caught the bait. Let's catch a monster. Jig. Jig. Just gonna mix it up. I've got plenty of different lures and jigs. Let it sink. Normally you get quite a few takes on the drop. Because it flutters down. Then you can just wind it in slowly. You can do whatever you like. This looks fantastic in the water. In the sun. God, it looks epic. I'll keep fishing. If I get any action, I'll bring you back. As you can see, motionless. Lure fishing was shit as well, apart from bait fishing by the jetty. Been fishing 2.5 hours, sun's up. Yeah, not a touch on the pop-ups. So what I do, I put the pop-ups out and they stay out for about 2 hours. They can do. I cast out, leave it 20 minutes like normal. No crabs. I've left the left one out there. And the right one I've changed a couple times. But yeah, nothing yet. It'll happen. We'll get some. The thing is, when you're fishing like this, you're after big fish. If I switched it up, got some of my Norwegian loop rigs out, which I might do this afternoon. I'm not sure where to go yet. Finley's still in bed. It's just coming up to 12 o'clock Norwegian time. Yeah, I could go somewhere to get a few bites, but my aim is to just sit it out for 2 or 3 days on big baits. I've got fresh bait, I've got herring, get some mackerel, fish big. Fish for that one fish. If I get to sort of Wednesday or Tuesday and I'm blanking on the big fish, I'll switch it up. Get the loop rigs out, dig some rag, yeah, and catch a few fish. But until that point, it's about sitting it out, having a plan and sticking to it. Pretty much like fishing in the UK. Don't change your mind. Don't change. Stay strong. Don't buckle, Wayne. I'll be back in a minute when I'm using 3-hook flappers. No, I'm not. Let's keep fishing. I'll probably only give it an hour. Go back, get Finley, have some lunch, and go somewhere else. Yeah, I'm fishing. It's quite lonely on your own. As you know, in the UK, I like fishing on my own. But out here, it's quite nice to have some company. If I catch a halibut or a big fish, I've got the gaff and it'd be fun. So I'll be on my own. I've got a point to get down. I've fished here so many times. I know where to get down there, and I know if I really got to, I can walk around to the steps, depending on the state of tide. I've got a gaff. Naturally, I don't like using a gaff, but if I got to, if I got a 100-pound fish, then so be it. Anyway, cheers everyone. I'll see you in a bit. There could be a fish. I think I've hooked up with some weed. Might have a monster crab. I don't think there's a fish on there. Big cruise liner coming. Got some weed. Some nice weed coming in here. That's a big boat. Bit of weed coming through. I had a bite then. It's a bit of tide now. Anyway, I'll sort this out. Here we go, everyone. I brought you to a different mark. I've not even got my mics on. I thought I'd try for some bait. First cast, walleye. Hopefully it's a mackerel. It doesn't feel like one though. I've got my willing assistant today. Something's hit this on the drop. Let's put it down here, Finley.
Right. Can't remember my full name.
Right, Finn?
Yeah.
Look at this, look. That don't mess around, do I?
Oh, no.
It doesn't feel like a mackerel.
Yeah.
Feel mad now. Oh, it is a mackerel. It's a good one as well. Oh, yeah, buddy.
Nice.
That's what you want, everyone. First chuck. Ah, sabiki in the hand. Not even got the mics on. And there we are. That's quite a small one for Norway. Perfect. Wow, that was a good start. I literally have just pulled up, parked the van, we're not allowed to park on here, up there, unloaded the kit. Just got my law rod straight out, one chuck, wallop, straight into the mackerel. Beautiful, fresh bait in the bucket. I've knocked it on the head, don't worry. And it's ready to go. Hopefully, there's more. Not only for the bait, if there's plenty of mackerel, you know by now, there's plenty of stuff eating it. It's really deep here. It's pretty insane. The sun's shining. Believe it or not, it's the same day as I was just filming on the other mark over there. No wind now. 25 degrees. Lovely. Finley and I had some burgers for lunch. And yeah, he's had a shower. He's just chilling out. I'll get him lure fishing in a minute. What I want to do is get a few more for myself to make sure I've got enough bait. This evening, I'm going to fish all the way up into darkness. Believe it or not, it does get dark this time of year. Last night we drove from the airport, it's 7 o'clock, got here at just gone 10, and it was getting dark. It's not super dark, but it's dark enough to fish. Hopefully the haddock, the whiting come in. But this afternoon, I am going to be fishing for halibut again. Big baits, big pop-ups, fresh mackerel, popped up, ready to go. I'm in again. Oh, I was. I don't know, might have picked up some rubble. Felt like I got hit on the drop then. There's Fisher. Remember now. Oh my God, it's alive. Hopefully I'll pick up a few more on the way in. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. That was on the drop. Finley, I'm in again. Yeah. Second cast on the drop. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Another mackerel. Look at that. on the Cedra jig. They love it. Right, let's get him straight in the bucket. So Finley's just had a go at lure fishing and got himself some absolute donkey. Oh my God. This is mackerel fishing Norway style. Can't even get him in. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is, there's so many mackerel around, there's got to be something eating it, like the cold fish, halibut, or maybe big pollock. That's 80 gram lure. Let's get it out there. These absolutely fly on my set. Gerald. What you do, you let it sink to the bottom, which takes about, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes. It's good to see Finley get a few fish. We're going to eat them tonight. I was like, we can eat them. He's like, really? Yeah. He loves fish. Hopefully I can get us a zoo creature on this. I'm only going to do it for 5 or 6 casts. What I'm going to do is get the feathers out. I need some bait this week. So if a mackerel in now, they're in. Sometimes we've had it on the first day where they're in and you think, oh, I'll only get 3, I'll get some more tomorrow, and that's it, they don't turn up again. There we are. So what I like to do is jig the set. Same as a paddle tail for me. On the bottom, hopefully, for a halibut. Just need to concentrate. Had a tip wrap then. Ooh. So what this does, it picks it up, 6 foot off the bottom, flutters down like an injured mackerel. Don't worry, I've got the big rods out. Popped up mackerel. We've definitely got a chance. Got to be something eating these mackerel, surely. Come on. I'll keep changing it up. I'll put some sabikis on with a little jig, just to get 3 or 4 more, hopefully. Be nice to get one of those 4-pounders. So me and Finn have just been chilling out, really. It's about an hour after we caught all those mackerel. I've got 6. So I've just started to think about fishing for halibut. As you can see, the sun is starting to go down a little bit. Now is definitely a great time. It's about 4 hours before darkness, and what I'm going to do is fish hard. There's not much tide now, so I've made myself a really long pulley with a pop-up. As I've told you before, normally I like to use up and overs, but when you've got no tide, it just falls in a massive shitty heap and gets tangled. So I like to use long pulleys. I've actually got an up and over here just to try. Let me show you it. We've got a bit of tide, but I'm just trying one of each just in case. And there you go, look at that. Fresh mackerel on a pop-up. Let's go. What I'm going to do now is get it out there. When I bring it back, I'll cast it out and we'll do some fishing. Welcome back to Norway, everyone. Now it's time to fish with baits on the bottom. Hopefully I can get us into a halibut, maybe a coldfish, maybe a pollock, or even a summer codlin. And there you go. Half a mackerel, 10-0 hooks, fishing in Norway. Let's get it out there. 8-ounce lead. Let's go. Let's give it a little tickle, see if we can get it out in that tide. Simple cast. Almost. And there we go. Half a mackerel, 8-ounce lead. Let's get it out there, hopefully for a halibut. Just try and get a bit of power and compression in the rod. It's quite a big bait, so I'll try my best. There you go. There we are, that's out there in that tide. Super deep out there. Takes a couple of minutes to hit the bottom. Beautiful. Wish me luck. So believe it or not, I've just cast those two baits out together and the left one's just gone on the pulley. I don't think it's a halibut. It started running, but it stopped. I'll keep you live. It's gone twice, but I'll leave it. There you go, look. It's a fish there. It's gonna take line. Can you see that? Look at that. Finley. Yeah, look at the left one. I'll bring you round. Keep an eye on the left one. Looks like a cod. Probably a small cod. Taking the mackerel. There you go. Go on. Just want it to run again. It's a fish there. There you go. Yeah, it's a fish there. Shall we have a look at it? I've got a fish on the right one as well now, I think. Tighten that one up before. So many mackerel in the bay. As I mentioned, there's got to be fish eating them. That one's slackened off now. Right, let's have a look at this one, shall we? Oh. I'm saying codling, but who knows? I took it on the drop, so hopefully it's not a mackerel. That is a massive bait. Oh. Imagine if this is a button, it just powers off. What the hell? Never been snagged like that before. What the hell? Definitely a fish on. That's taking me in somewhere. God. No way. How has it done that after all that? I had a bite straight away, it took me in a snag. I'm slacking it off. Oh, man. It could be a better fish. Just snagged up. Might have been just a massive crab. No, it's a fish. A big lobster took me in a lobster hole. unfortunately I didn't get the left one, so I'm just stripping the line, and the right one's just started going. Just got to put some new line on. I lost quite a lot of line, so there's fish out there. I've never been snagged here in my life. I'll keep you alive. Don't worry, I'll be chucking this in a bit. It's just going to re-spool it. I'm halfway down, so I've never been snagged. Unless it was a massive edible crab, but I've never had one do that. Give me a screaming run. Something's took me right in on that one, so I lost it all. It's a good sign. As I mentioned, it's there's lots of mackerel around, so stuff's got to be eaten out. Really strange though, because the other one was taken on pretty much on the drop. I tried to tighten up and it just went off in my hand, so, and then snagged me in a place I've never been snagged in my life. Fished here about 50 times. Bloody typical. The other one's stopped now. Right, there we go everyone, on the left one. I've got a bit of a run. I don't think it's a halibut. This is not quick enough, but that's on the pop-up. On the up and over actually. I've just been making up some more rigs. It's a fish, yeah. I'll just leave it for now, just in case. It's a halibut. I've had quite a few bites now. I obviously lost that fish in the snag, which is strange. Then the other rod went. If that came to nothing, that might have been a mackerel messing around with a pop-up, but this is definitely a bite. There you go, still there. I'll just tidy up. I've just been making rigs. I'll leave you alive. Very peaceful this evening. Finley went to get me some water and fell in. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to film it, or I wasn't allowed to take any photos, but it's pretty epic. That fish is still there, look. It's just not taking line. I'm pretty confident. There you go. Made loads of rigs, you know, when you're... I'm always all over it, you know, but I'm pretty confident because I'm putting in the effort. I've caught some nice bait. And yeah, shall we have a look at this fish? I'm into a fish, mate. Don't worry, you won't have to go down there again. Oh, you got boots on now, haven't you? Looks like we might have some dinner. You can come here, that's all right. Hopefully it's a small halibut, but I'm not sure. No, it doesn't feel like a big fish. Well, if I've got a feeling it's a halibut because it's staying deep. staying really deep. It's coming up the ledge, which is a telltale sign. We've got dinner. Look at that fin, is that right? Right, I'm gonna hand line this up. What could go wrong? He's already fell in once, so it's a nice fish, I'd say. Right. And there we are. There's a cod. Winning. On the fish, everyone. So unclip the rig. It's on the pop-up. It's a bit skinny. He's absolutely pumped. That rig. That pop-up's gone. There you go, everyone. There's a beautiful cod here in Norway. Finley and I'll be eating well this evening. Let's go. How you doing, everyone? As you can see, I'm bagging. Yeah, it's a beautiful evening. I just thought I'd drop in, really. The sound quality wasn't that good, so I thought I'd come in, say hello. Please remember, I never really ask you, if you like my videos, please subscribe. I'm trying my very best, I'm being honest. It's not for everyone. I'd be naive to think everyone likes my stuff, but a lot of you do, and I'm very grateful. So if you watch my videos and you like watching me pulling these cod, please subscribe. I'm just going to wind in this rod to change the baits, and I thought, do you know what? Look at that. What a beauty. I'll do it here. Lovely, eh? This one's been out there about half an hour. Not had a knock on it. I'll keep going now. Probably got an hour and a half of daylight. Good chance for halibut. I'll probably only fish until it gets dark. I was going to fish in tonight, but Finn's been sat in the van for like 4 hours. Well, not just sat in the van. So Finley's just been here with me for 4 hours. So I probably won't fish in tonight. I don't want to write him off on the first day. But we've got a chance. The mackerel came in over high, as expected, so tomorrow I'll smash a few out and I'll fish pop-ups, see if we can get a halibut when the mackerel went over high. Would be a chance, I'd say. There we are, that was fine. Looks fine still. Anyway, I'll keep fishing. That's the sunset, pretty much. This is Norway. And what a cracker. Yes, mate. Look at this then. Let's get this out there, shall we? What a cracker. There's got to be a halibut out there in the witching hour. Look at that. It's absolutely stunning. There you go. Look at that mackerel. Let's go. Put one out on that tide, shall we? Like that. That's nice. It's beautiful this evening. Try to just keep coming down. The other cod I put back because they were just nothing on him. What we want is a big fat one. Next time I get an indication. It's slacking me off. Slackline everywhere. There's mozzies everywhere attacking me and Finn. So it's just coming up to 9:45 here. So we're going to get back, have some food. Let's see what we got. Yeah, fish on. Nice fish there. Probably another cod. If I fished in tonight, I would catch quite a few, I think. But I've got to look after Finn. I don't want him hating it. It's not all about the fishing this trip, is it? Everything's come into that fresh mackerel as expected. Hopefully I can catch them the rest of the week. Tomorrow when they come in, I'm just going to catch about 20. So I've got enough bait really. I've only got 4 left. That should be right. Should be good. Come on then. Let's have a look at you. Yes, I think it's a cod. Phil's coddy. Got leader. Yep, we've got colour. I've got a cod. Have I got a cod? I don't know. Bloody hell, there's a pollock. That's pretty random. It's a nice pollock. And there you go everyone. There's a beautiful pollock here in Norway. That's pretty random, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'll try and get this one back, but I don't think I can. So I'll probably eat it. Finn and I will eat this tomorrow morning or tomorrow lunch. I've got a bite on that one now. Just filleting that pollock for me and Finn. And I heard my ratchet go. I'm trying to pack up. I think I'm in again. Oh yeah. I might have to get my lights out. Right, that feels a good fish. Right, I'll get my lights a minute. Yeah, I was just filleting that fish and tidying everything up, and then I heard my ratchet just go. I was like, no. Oh, there's a bit of weight on it. Could be a better fish. Oh, I'm not sure what this is. It feels a heavy fish. Oh. This is a big fish. Right. Finn, you might have to help me with this. It's a big fish. Well, I'm not sure yet. It's a big fish. I can't really do much with it. Whoa. It's taking line. It's a big fish. Whoa. I'm not sure why, I can't really move it at the moment. Feels like it's tethered. Maybe it's snag at it, I don't know. It feels a big fish, whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah, I can't move it though. It's like a snag out there. It's the second fish I've lost. Well, I haven't lost this one yet. It's a big fish. Really big fish. Let me just give it some line. Hopefully it swims out. I don't know what's going on. Why am I getting snagged there? What's going on? No, you're right, mate. I've never had fish get snagged there. This is a really big fish. What feels it? Why is it getting stuck? Same as before. Fish is still on there. Right, believe it or not, I left it and I pulled for a break. I went all the way up the jetty and I've got it moving. It feels a heavy fish. I hope it's not a small one now. Finn, can you bring that headlamp and shine it in the water for me? It feels a heavy fish. It might be the snag. I might have literally just push it to the top.
Yeah, I am. It's turning. It's like green light now. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Would have been nice if you told me it was a.
Right, don't worry. Just shine it in the water, look. That's it. This feels such a big fish. But it might just be a small one wrapped up with some weed, but it feels super heavy. It's not really doing much. No, I've got the line snag. That's a massive haddock. And I've got the line snag. That's a nice haddock though. We definitely need this one in. Right, stay there, Finn. Right, I'm going to walk around and land this, everyone, because this is a nice haddock. And I've got the line snag, which is good. And there you go, everyone. That is a PB haddock for me from the shore. It's just shy of £7, and what a beauty. Don't worry, I wasn't big time in it. I actually brought in a line snag as well. But that is a beautiful fish. I've got some pollock, I've caught some cod, and now I've had a lovely haddock. We've only been fishing for probably 5 hours, so it's quite a long time, but we were messing around, feathering, doing a little bit of filming, so I didn't really concentrate that hard. I started fishing probably properly about 2 hours ago, and I'm bagging up. Finn's been waiting in the van patiently. We've packed up, and I've landed a couple nice fish right at the end of the session. So my name's Wayne, this is Norway. That's a £7 or almost £7 haddock. I'm super chuffed. I'm gonna make my way over to the van. Let's take Finley home, cook up a storm, and hopefully I'll see you somewhere else tomorrow. Thanks everyone, let's go.